I recently ran across a story about Charles Spurgeon where he visited a young widow from his church who apparently had lost her husband or something, and he was trying to deliver some gifts, and she wouldn't come to the door. He knocked and called her name, and she never would answer the door. And so the next Sunday, he saw her at the service, and he asked her about it, and she said, I thought you were the collections officer. And so she missed out on a good opportunity to be blessed with gifts from God's people. And it made me think about Luke chapter 2 and verse 7, which says, she gave birth to her firstborn son, and she wrapped him in swaddling cloths and laid him in a manger because there was no room for them in the inn. And in a lot of our Christmas programs, we see an innkeeper who turns away Mary and Joseph because they don't have any room for them. And so that made me think about a lot similar to what happened with this young woman. God has made himself available, and he's come and he's given an opportunity, and you turn him away, just like the innkeeper. But that didn't change God's plans. When the innkeeper turned Mary and Joseph away, the baby Jesus was still born. God still carried out everything that he planned to carry out. But the innkeeper missed out on a great blessing because, the Christ child, the God with us, could have been born in his place, and he could have maybe even witnessed that. And he missed out. And I just want to remind you at Christmas that God has come to us. The scripture tells us that his name shall be called Emmanuel, which means God with us. And God has made himself available, and he's called us, and he's invited us to receive him. And I just want to remind you at this Christmas to receive him, because when you turn Christ away, you miss out on a great opportunity. But when you receive him, you're blessed with a purpose. God has a beautiful plan for your life. You're designed to live for a specific reason and for specific roles. And we want to encourage you to do that. And when you receive him, he gives you peace. And you can navigate any circumstance in your life and find the peace that God gives, and that you can get only through him. And he gives you a power to resist temptation and to live out the gifts and life that he's called you to live. And so this Christmas, I just want to encourage you. First of all, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. And I want to remind you not to turn Jesus away. Receive him and be blessed. Merry Christmas, everyone.